Hey, how's it going? All right. Let's get started. All right. Welcome. Friday, September 11th. Friday. So, I hope everyone is doing really well and ready to work on some back issues. If you have some tissues. My name is Brian. I am a teacher with Comeback Yoga. We are a Denver-based nonprofit that offers free trauma-based yoga to the military demographic, family, veterans, retired, separated. If you're active duty, if you're National Guard, if you're reserve, we love you. We'd love you to come to our classes. In-person classes are still coming back to life. So join us online. We have a lot of online classes here at the YouTube channel. If you like it, subscribe, hit the bell notification, get notifications of all our classes. And feel free to leave comments in the comment section. That would be great. It'd be wonderful. We'd love to hear from you. Today's class is full back focus. So we're going to work on our backs. First, before we dive in to movement, we're going to settle ourselves in the room. So if you'll take a nice seated position, as comfortable as you can be. If you feel more comfortable laying down, feel free to do so. You can even sit under a couch, whatever, in a chair. If you are an adaptive person and you are in a wheelchair, just sit as comfortably as you can. Sit up nice and tall. Engage your core muscles if that's accessible to you. Just a little bit to help you elongate your spine. And then squeeze your shoulder blades up by your ears and bring them down the sides so your shoulders are relaxed away from your ears, and just rest your hands on your thighs. Or you can rest them, wherever's comfortable. Palms up for reception, palms down for grounding, palms together, thumbs touching for whatever that makes you feel. And we're just going to do some breath. So if you feel comfortable to close your eyes, please close your eyes. If not, just soften your gaze, focus on a point of the ground or the wall, something in front of you that it's not going to detract from you. Don't start a highway. Watch cars go by, unless that's relaxing for you. All right. This is your practice. It's all about you. It's not about me. So I want you to be as comfortable and supported as you possibly can be throughout the practice. So we'll take a nice comfortable seat. Today is September 11th, so I'm not going to make too much of a do about it, but it is a day of extreme reverence and thought for a lot of people all around the world, because it affected everyone. So we'll take a moment of silence for all the lives lost. And bring your attention to your breath. In the nose and out the nose. Just remember, there are a lot of people deployed today, all over the world, on all the sides. We wish them love, compassion, equity, empathy. And take some time now to wish those things for yourself. Very important things in our lives. compassion for ourselves, breathing through the nose. Breathing in compassion for yourself, exhaling compassion out to everyone in the world. Just regulating your breath, slowing down the breath. See if your exhale is shorter or longer than your inhale. And if you can, see if you can bring them together so that the inhale is the same length as your exhale. Nice deep breaths, slow, deliberate, with a balance of control and a balance of ease. Breathing in empathy for yourself, exhaling it out to the world. The most important touchstone of today's practice is love. So breathing in love for yourself. And as you exhale, extending that love out to others. And maybe extending it out to other people is not available to you. That's okay. Bring it in for yourself. Maybe that's not available to you. Just breathe. Wherever you're at today, right now, in your body, in this moment. Focus on the breath. Easy breath in the nose, gentle exhale out the nose. If you have some kind of condition or anything that prevents you from breathing out your nose or in your nose, you can use your mouth. It's fine. Find a comfortable breath. Center yourself in your body in this moment right now for this practice. Maybe breathe with sound. You can breathe as if you're fogging up a mirror, kind of closing up the back of your throat just a little bit so you feel the cooling sensation in the back of your throat. You should hear a little breath in your eardrums. Doesn't have to be loud. We're not trying to wake up the neighbors. It's your breath. It's for you. Even the breath. Relaxing the shoulders, sitting up nice and tall. Checking in with your body parts. What's tense? What's not tense? Which side? Which hemisphere of your body feels the way it does? Just notice it. Don't try to change. Just notice. Pay attention. Listen. Silence is golden sometimes. So I've been told. Just continue this even breath. A couple more breaths. Really focusing on evening out the breath, slowing the breath down. We're going to take one big inhale, drawing the arms up and to the sides and up overhead. Maybe look up as your palms come together and then bring them down the center of your chest. And when you're ready, if your eyes are closed, you can flutter them open. And prepare yourself to stand up on your feet. Move slow. I'm not trying to do anything crazy fast today. For all the movements that we're going to do today, be gentle with your body. Do what's right for you. But I would recommend you move slow, paying attention to how you're moving, what you're moving, and trying to align that with your breath. So today's practice is focusing on our backs. A lot of people have low back problems. I have shoulder and low back issues that yoga really alleviates. So hopefully at the end of this class, if you're feeling tense or sore in any area, it'll be improved. It's not a magic salve, do yoga, and it's going to fix you. It takes years of effort. Dig in. It's for you. So we're going to work on some movements called cat-cow. Different variations: standing, kneeling, sitting. Cat-cow is basically a chest opening movement. Core's engaged, up and around. Think about going up and around. You're not trying to go backwards, you're going up, elongation of the spine. And cat is more like a cat that's getting ready to fight, but we're not getting ready to fight. We are stretching out the upper back muscles, engaging the core. Because one good thing about yoga is it engages your core a lot. So that's very beneficial for your spine. Because a lot of theories consider your lower back and your upper torso as part of your core. So we'll take a nice standing posture with your feet hip width apart. Okay. Knees stacked above the ankles, below the hips, if that's accessible to you. If not, you can, stick your toes out. Do what feels good. Yoga should feel good. It should never hurt. Okay. So we'll take a nice, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing with my spine. And just feel the ground beneath your feet right now. Put a little micro bend in your knees. So we're not here, but we're just a little bit of a bend. Engage your core and really stand up nice and tall, but feeling the ground. Feel the ground. The balls of the feet, the heels, the toes. And just breathe in as if you're breathing down into the core of the earth. And as you exhale, the exchange of energy from the earth to you to the earth is going back and forth. Breathing in, breathing out. Just feel the ground. Really strong through your legs. Every little muscle in your legs, your posterior, your backside. See if you can engage them just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's see what this comment is. Keep breathing. Nice. New webcam is awesome. So we're focusing on our feet, standing up nice and tall. A little micro bend in the knee, little engagement in your front abdominals. And then bring your shoulder blades up by your ears, and then bring them back and down your sides. Open your palms up to the front of your body. And find a neutral position for your chin. Engage lightly every muscle in your body right now. Feeling the ground, feeling your breath. Just checking in with your body. And then very slowly, you're going to tuck your chin. As we exhale, bending the knees, you're going to lower your head towards the floor. Tucking your core. Bending over, let your arms hang, let your upper body be heavy. Slowly lowering down into a forward fold. And then just let your upper body hang over your lower body. But put good effort into your feet. Pushing down with the big toe, the pinky toe, and the heel. A little bit of engagement in the ankles. Deep breath. Elongate your spine a little bit as you exhale. Tuck your belly button in toward your spine. And fold a little bit farther, maybe. We're not looking for how far you can fold. That doesn't matter. We're looking for good attention in the legs, feeling the ground through your feet, relaxing the upper body, dropping the head. So if you're here, that's fine. You don't have to touch the ground or your toes. Just really tune into how the breath is working with your body. Every inhale, maybe elongating your spine just a little bit. And as you exhale, dropping down a little bit farther. Bend your knees as much as you need to feel comfortable. But really engage those muscles. Don't let anything be lazy in the lower body. The upper body just hangs.
Then we'll reverse that movement. So you're going to inhale as you push down with the feet, engaging your core, front abdominal muscles, raising the body one vertebrae at a time, head is down, slowly coming up, feel the ground. Head is the last thing that comes up, engaging the arms, relax the shoulders down the spine. Take a deep breath. Exhale, shake it out. Yeah. Just a little movement. Like the hedgehog, groundhog from Caddyshack. Yeah, don't worry about it. All right, come on back to your standing position. You're gonna put your hands on your hips so that your thumbs are touching your lower back. We're just gonna inhale as we push our shoulder blades together, squeeze them together, opening up the back, tucking the core, and look up just a little bit. Take a breath. As you exhale, round your back. See if you can feel any sensation in your lower back. Bend your knees a little bit. Tuck your chin into your chest. And then inhale, reverse back. Opening up the chest, drawing the shoulder blades together, looking up. Strong intention in the feet. Feel the ground. As you exhale, arch your back backwards. Drawing the elbows forward, tucking the chin. We're going to move back and forth. As you inhale, open the chest, draw the shoulder blades together. As you exhale, arching the back, drawing the chin to the chest. The whole time, keep your core engaged. Side oblique muscles, your abdominal muscles, not so much that you start to shake, but feel them. Inhaling to elongate the spine, look up. Exhale, arching the back. A little bit of a fold. Just feeling the feet into the ground. Using your own breath. Move slow and fluid. Controlled. One more round. Use your breath. And then come back to neutral. Kind of shake yourself out a little bit. Then you're going to interlace your fingers like so. You're going to bring them in front of your body like so. Put a little bend in your knees. You're going to inhale up and see if you can arch your back forward. So you're elongating your chest, pushing the chest forward, drawing the arms up and away towards the ceiling. Deep breath. As you exhale, you're going to bend your knees. You're going to arch your back. You're going to push your hands away. Tuck in your core, tuck your chin. Inhaling to stand all the way up. Maybe look up. Maybe move the hips a little bit forward. As you exhale, tucking the core, arching the back, dropping the chin. Just move back and forth. Use your breath. We're not synchronized swimmers. Your range of motion, just explore your range of motion. Play in it, Life's a little serious. Maybe pushing the hips forward to lean back a little. Exhaling to arch. One more time. Lifting up, arching up, elongating the spine, exhaling. Arching the back, stretching out the back. And then come back to shake it on out. Jump. Ooh, bald head comes out. Here it is. So now we're going to bend the knees. You can put your hands on your knees. We're going to just try to relax your shoulders down. Maybe take a little bit wider stance with your feet. And the same thing that we did before. So you're going to push down with your hands. You're going to kind of lift your butt up as you move your chest forward and your shoulder blades together, and your head is up. That's on an inhale. Lightly engage your core. Keep breathing, exhaling, breathing. Don't hold your breath. And then as you exhale, you're going to push down with your hands. You're going to arch your back, tuck your core. So the same backward, forward movement. Inhaling, elongating up. Exhaling, tucking, dropping the head. Really still feel the ground. Use your breath. So you're kind of doing this movement with your pelvis, which looks weird. Just play around that movement. Using your stomach muscles, your back muscles. See if anything's tight. Which side is tight? Maybe everything's tight. Just using your breath. One more round. Up and back. Flexing, arching. And then we'll slowly roll our head back towards the ground. Forward fold. Try to release everything in your lower back. Let your legs carry you. Let Mother Earth ground you with your feet. Just gotta move your spine. Whatever feels good. Left and right. You can walk your hands over to the right foot. You can walk your hands over to the left foot. Relax the neck, roll the neck around. And then you can walk your hands out a little bit in front of you. Bend your knees as much as you need to put your palms flat on the ground. And then step one foot back, and the other foot back, and then drop down onto your knees. Put your toes together. Bring your knees out to the edge of your mat. Drop your butt towards your feet. You bring your hands and stack them. And drop your head on top of your hands into a child's pose. And really try to sink into the ground. Relax into the ground with your breath. You can maybe move side to side. Release any tension in your hips, in your lower back. Take some really deep breaths in the nose and sigh them out your mouth. On your next inhale, you can lift your head, bring yourself up nice and slow. Onto your palms, spread your palms nice and wide, push down with the fingertips, and then bring your thumbs a little bit closer so they're about an inch away from your index finger, so they're not strained. Push down with all the knuckles, index finger knuckles, and bring yourself up. You can tuck your toes. So we want our shoulders above our wrists, ideally, and our hips above our knees, and our pants not falling down. So here we are at a tabletop. So really focus on your core for a second, pushing down with the hands, and then draw your belly button in towards your spine. Push down with your hands until your back arches and your pelvis will come forward, and then drop your head so you're in a cat position. Really feel where the sensation is. See where the sensation is. Somewhere in your back. Keep that core engaged. Keep your obliques engaged. Front abdominals. Drawing your belly button as if you're drawing it back towards your spine. Release the head. Should be relaxed. One more breath here. Inhale, relax, come back to tabletop. Just kind of do whatever movement. Do some circles. We'll warm up the wrists a little bit. Keeping your core lightly engaged. Even breath in and out the nose. Switch directions. Just circling the shoulders over the wrists. If this hurts, don't do it. Back off. We'll come back to neutral. And this time we're going to drop our pelvis down. So we're here. Now we're going to drop the pelvis down. The butt will come up a little bit. You're going to use your core a little bit to push forward with your chest and up as if you're going up and around something. And then lift your head, pushing down strong with the hands. You just find where the core engagement here is. It's different from the other position. You might feel a small pinch in your lower back. If so,
kind of back off your forward movement, your upward movement. And then relax that. You can sit back, relax your hands if you need to. Give a little shake. A lot of time on your arms, a lot of time on your knees. So we'll sit back in a child's pose, take a breath. Then on an inhale, when you're ready, come back up to tabletop. We won't be here. I can speak English, yes. We won't be here very much longer. So we're gonna do those two movements, cat-cow in tabletop. So you inhale, drop the pelvis, lift the butt, lift the chest up and forward, lift the head. As you exhale, arching the back, tucking the core, dropping the head. Inhaling, reverse the movement, forward and up. Exhaling, arching up, dropping the head. Pay attention to your hands. Claw with the fingertips, push down the knuckles, just moving nice and smooth. Inhale forward, exhale back. Use your own breath, just kind of move slow, move gentle, be easy on yourself. And we'll come back to neutral. Sit back on your heels with your toes broken. Just stretch it out, kind of rotate the shoulders around. Nice and smooth. And because it's a challenge, life is a challenge, see if you can bring your knees together. Bring your hands out in front of you for balance. See if you can rock yourself up. Stand up. It's okay if you need to use your hands, but give it a shot. Try new things in life, folks. And then just take a breath as I drink water. And then find yourself back in a neutral standing position with your feet stacked below your ankles, below your knees, below your hips. Standing up nice and tall. Palms face forward. We'll inhale the arms up overhead. Really stretch them up. And then exhale, flat back, folded forward. Bend your knees a little bit. Dropping the head, forward fold. Inhale, reverse the movement so the head comes up first. Come to a flat back. Nice and slow, pushing down with the feet. All the way back up. Arms overhead, palms together. Down the center of your chest. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Looking up, maybe that's good for your neck. Palms come together. And then flat back. Arms can be outstretched in front of you or they can be down, whatever's comfortable for you. Use your feet, use your knees, use your legs. Drop the head. Forward fold. Take a breath. Maybe fold a little bit farther. As you inhale, reverse the movement. Head comes up. Torso comes up. Flat back. All the way up to standing, using the feet, using the core. Arms up. Palms down, center of your chest. Nice even breath. Take a seat. Just going to do a couple twists. So whatever seated position is most comfortable for you. If you're in a chair, totally cool. So you're going to take your left hand, bring it to your right knee. Your torso still forward. Inhale the right arm up. And just hang out here for a second. See how this feels. So you can relax your shoulders down away from your ears so you're not all scrunched up. Just take a breath right here. And then next exhale, you're going to take the right hand, bring it down right behind your right hip, little space. Taking a breath. As you exhale, twisting to the right ever so gently. Don't have to go very far. Just concentrate on sitting up nice and tall, taking a nice even breath. You might want to try and take a deeper breath while we're in twists. See if that helps you. And we'll inhale back to center. Roll the shoulders up and back a couple times. Even out your breath. Right hand outside the left knee. When you're ready, chest is forward, sitting up tall. Inhaling the left arm up. No scrunchies. Relax them shoulders down. Your core is engaged at this point, hopefully, just a little bit, naturally. Another inhale, reach up nice and tall. As you exhale, left hand comes down behind your back, twisting to the left just a little bit, sitting up as tall as you can. Don't have to go very far. There's no rewards for how far you can twist. But there are rewards for paying attention to your body, how it moves with your breath. Inhaling back to center. Taking a breath. We're going to transition over to the left. Bring both palms down. Kind of bring your right foot over. So you're sort of in this position. You're going to push down with your right foot. Bring your butt up. Bring your left foot down. Bending the knees, pushing down the hands, pushing yourself into a downward dog, inverted V kind of position. This is really good for your back, hopefully, because the release is just releasing any tension you have in your neck. Push down strong through your hands. Widen the fingertips. Bring the thumbs in a little bit closer to the index fingers, if that feels good. And look back at your heels. If you can't see your heels, it's all good. Deep, deep breath. Sigh it out your mouth. Inhale to look forward. You're going to come to a plank. Lower your knees on the exhale. Lower your chest in between your thumbs. Bring your feet flat on the ground, the tops of your feet. And on an inhale, draw your shoulder blades together and come up and forward with your chest. Little cobra. Exhaling that down. Gather up the toes. Inhaling as you push up and back to a child's pose. Take a breath. Do that one more time. So we're going to inhale forward and up through tabletop, dropping the chest to the ground. Come to the tops of the feet. When you're ready, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale your torso up. Push down with your pelvis. Push down with the tops of the feet. Exhale, drop the head. Inhale as you push down the hands, gather the toes. Hips go up and back through tabletop to child's pose. Stretch your arms out as far forward as you can and tent up on your fingertips. And drop your head as much as you can. If your head doesn't reach the ground, you can grab a block or a book or a bolster or blanket or anything that feels good to modify. So you want that contact with the forehead. It's relaxing. Maybe. And drop the elbows, drop the hands. Inhaling up to a tabletop. Bring your knees forward, however you can. Feet flat on the ground, and then lay back down on your back. From here, you're just gonna inhale and bring your knees to your chest and do little circles. Make sure you go both directions. And then just do side to sides. Just really try to relax your lower back. Release any tension in your face. Nice even breaths. Every out breath hopefully sinks you farther into the ground and releases all the worries you got. And you let your left foot
Your left leg comes straight and flat on the ground, but flex the left toes up towards the ceiling. Then you're gonna bring your hands either to the top of your shin of your right knee, or you can go behind. It's totally cool, either one. Just find a nice, comfortable position for your back, and then just draw the right knee into your chest ever so gently on the in-breath. And hold it there on the exhale. Inhaling. Keep the knee where it is. Exhaling. One more inhale and exhale. Hug the knee to the chest. And if you're not on the back of the knee, transfer your hands interlaced behind the back of the right knee. You're going to lift the right foot straight towards the ceiling as if you're going to stand on it. So flex the toes towards your face. Keep the left toes flexed. Don't let your left leg be lazy. Put a little bend in your right knee, but flex the heel of the right foot towards the ceiling. Take a breath. Maybe draw the leg a little closer to your face. And then release that foot back to the ground. And you're going to tuck the toes of the right foot into the crook of the left knee, so behind the left knee. You're going to move your hips over to the right a little bit. Bring your arms out into a T or cactus, whatever's most comfortable for you. Take a deep breath. Then you're going to drop your right knee, cross your body over to the left. Doesn't have to be very far. Then you can take your left hand and put it on the outside of the right knee and kind of help draw gravity down. And really resist any temptation to fight the stretch. See if you can use your breath every inhale and exhale to release this part of your lower back, your lower body. Nice even breaths. Don't fight the stretch. And we'll inhale back up to center. Bring your hips back to center. Drop the right foot and right leg straight down. Flexing them toes up towards the ceiling of the right foot. Push down gently with the right knee. Then draw your left knee on an inhale up towards your chest. And wherever you hugged your knee on the right side, do the same on the left side so we have balance. So if you were above the knee, go above the knee. If you were behind the knee, do the same. So we're taking an in-breath as we draw the knee towards our chest a little bit, and then exhaling, leaving it there. Really see where this affects your body and how it affects your breath. Inhaling, hug the knee. One more breath. When you're ready, interlace the fingers behind the knee. Bring that left foot up towards the ceiling. A little bend in the knee. Flex the toes towards your face. Push the heel up towards the ceiling like you're going to step on the ceiling or the sky. Deep breath. Relax your shoulders. See if you can release any tension in your face. Don't let the right leg be lazy. Keep that tension in the right toes. And maybe gently draw the left leg closer to your body. See how this affects your body, where it affects your body, how it affects your breath, how it affects your mind. Then you can release, let go of the hands, bring the toes of the left foot flat on the ground, the toes of the left foot in the crease behind your right knee. You draw your hips over to the left a little bit. Bring your arms out to a T. Take a deep breath. Drop that left knee over to the right across your body. And if you feel comfortable, like you did the other side, right hand comes to the top of the left knee. And just let gravity pull it down. Just let the elbow drop. Let your breath be easy. Relax any tension in your face if you can. Try not to fight the stretch. Use your breath. Every exhale, sink into the deliciousness of the stretch. A couple more breaths. Next inhale, come on back to center. Bring your hips back to neutral. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and lay back down on that arch. Draw your feet as wide as your mat and let your knees knock together. And just release any effort in your lower body. One hand can be on your heart, one hand can be on your lower belly. Just take a couple breaths. This kind of decompresses the spine after twist. And let your knees come back up to neutral. Feet flat on the ground. You're going to cross your right foot over your left knee into a figure four. And bring your right arm through a little window in between the legs, if that's accessible to you. Grab the outside of the left leg or behind the knee, or you can have left hand on left foot, right hand on right knee, and push gently into the right knee. Whichever option you're going to do, take it now and then lay back down. And take some deep breaths. Flex the toes of the right foot back towards the right knee. That's going to help protect your knee. Hopefully you're feeling sensation in the lower right hip, right gluteus maximus, butt cheek. Let's just see where else you feel it. In your hip. No pain in the knee, no sharp pains anywhere. Deep breaths. Sink into it, relax into it as much as you can. Every exhale is a release. Next exhale, drop the left foot. Uncross the legs. Keep the right leg down. Cross the left over the right. We'll do the other side. Lifting up with the body and the torso so you can reach through. Whatever version you did on the right side, do it on the left. So if you're here, here, or here, do that same version. Slowly lower yourself back down to the ground with the head and the torso, flexing the left toes towards the left knee. Nice even breaths. Paying attention to where the sensation is in your body. Sink down into the ground a little bit on the exhales. As if your body was heavy. Next exhale, lower the right foot down, uncross the legs. Take a breath, then just let your left leg find the floor, right leg finds the floor. Let the legs splay out. We'll come into a little final resting pose. You can squeeze your shoulder blades together, lay back down on that natural arch. Find a good neutral position for your head. You might feel more comfortable putting a blanket under your head. It's totally fine. We want elongation in our cervical spine back here at the back of the neck. Just be comfortable as you can. Hands come down, arms are 45 degrees from the body, palms facing up. If you feel comfortable, close your eyes. If not, just soften your gaze. Release the tongue inside the mouth. I'm going to sit up, but I encourage you to stay down, laying down.
Just take a few deep breaths. Relax. Try to relax. It's easier said than done. Give it a shot. It's called yoga practice because none of us are experts at it. We practice. Just be with your breath. Sink into the ground as if you were heavy, as if you're getting a nice big hug from the earth. Cozy. Release the tongue inside the mouth. Release any tension in your forehead, your ears, cheeks, jaw, eyebrows, scalp. Release any tension in the neck, shoulders, chest, ribs, side belly, belly button. Using the breath. Release the hips. Release the thighs. Release the knees, calves, shins. Easy breath. Release the tension in the ankles and in the feet. Just be here in your breath. See if you can put gentle, non-detached awareness in the sights and sounds that are coming around you, the air touching your skin. Use your senses to be relaxed, but also awake. Neutral, detached awareness to everything that's going on around you in this moment. Without grasping at it, holding on to anything. It's there, and then it's not. And whatever comes up is okay. There's no good or bad in this particular setting right here. Just be with your breath and yourself, the earth. And you can slowly bring some movement back into your fingers and toes. Or if you'd like to stay in that posture, stay in the final resting pose for as long as you need. But if you'd like to come up and come out, just take some slow, gentle movements in your fingers, your arms. Maybe stretch your arms up overhead, stretch away from your feet. Take your time. Easy breath, easy movements. Roll yourself over to your right side in a fetal position. So your knees drop into your chest. You can use your right arm as a pillow. And just hang out there for a second. Or if you're staying in the final resting pose, stay there. Don't change a thing. You're beautiful just the way you are. And if you're going to come out, bring yourself up to a seat, nice and comfy, relaxed. Pay attention to how you feel right now as opposed to when we started the practice. And just take a really deep, delicious breath all the way up through the belly, into the chest. And then exhale it out nice and slow. And we'll inhale the arms up overhead. Bring them down the center of your chest with your thumbs touching your heart, sternum. A little bow in your head. In gratitude to you taking time for yourself today to nurture peace, love, empathy, compassion within yourself, and then bring that out to the world at a time where we really need it. Deep breath. Thank you so much for joining us at Comeback Yoga. Come see us online again. Pay attention to when our online classes are going on. When our in-person classes start back up, we'd love to see your faces. Love, peace to you. Little bow. Namaste. Have an awesome Friday. Have an awesome weekend. Be cool. Be excellent to one another. This is an OK symbol, just in case anyone's asking. Definitely anti-racist, anti-fascist guy right here. So, that being said, be cool to each other. Have an awesome, awesome day. Wait for it.